Good morning. Slightly sleepy morning. I'll explain why in a minute. It is April the 1st, but this is not a joke. I am far too tired for it to be a joke. The only joke around here is the backlash from yesterday, which is that the clocks went forward. I don't notice it on Sundays. I tend to then notice it on Monday morning. So it is theoretically more or less 9 o'clock, but my brain thinks it's 8 o'clock. And I've been up since 7 o'clock, according to my brain. And I'm sleepy. I realise most people do this. I don't. I normally get up a little bit later and after spending half the night up and down letting the dog out to do what he wants to in the middle of the night. Don't ask. Anyway, so what's new Monday? April the 1st. It's the first of the month, which means we have a new magazine. And I also have a bit of something to show you from what happened at weekend. On Saturday, I did a live view on some 2-ply spinning. If anybody joined me will know it started with a minor mistake. But all mistakes are, can be sorted out. There's, very few mistakes craft-wise that can't be organised. All solved. So I spent yesterday doing this. Once I had, or the weekend doing this. Once I'd sorted out the magazine, this is what I did. So I'll see if I can show you a nice bit of it, because the first bit was a bit wibbly. So if I get to a bit where we have a few less wibbles, I need to skein it up properly. Right, here we go. Here's where we start getting a few less wibbles. So you get. Let's see if the camera can zoom in slightly. It's not picking it up. Never mind. Okay, so what you get is a bobbly bit, and then some sparkle, and then a bobbly bit and sparkle, and bobbly bit and sparkle. And it's really quite nice. I like that. I was going to weigh it on camera this morning, but I can't find my scales. They're in here somewhere. I have some digital scales. So I will weigh this, and I will get it on and skein it. And I will get it on my Facebook shop site. Oh, that's gone wobbly there as well. That's the first bit, I think. Yeah, but we're doing the first bit. I'll get it on my Facebook shop site. I think it's going to be going on the whole lot for about £80 because it's taken quite a long time. If I actually charge per hour, it would be substantially more. But £80 seems reasonable given the amount of work that went into it. All my wool is Cumbrian wool. I know where it comes from. I have actually visited the sheep produce the wool. They're just down the road. They're very, very well looked after sheep, kept kind of as pets. When it comes to shearing, the owner keeps a very close eye on whoever's doing the shearing to make sure the sheep calm and well looked after and not injured. She treats them more or less like pets. So I know the welfare of the sheep that have been used for it. It has been hand washed by me, hand dyed by me, and hand spun. First and second time. So what are you getting? You're getting wool that it comes from a good source, and it is it's not 100% wool because you've got some sparkles in there. There's a bit of acrylic sparkle, but apart from that, it's Cumbrian wool, and you know that. And I can tell you, like I say, the sheep came from up the road, Friends sheep. Okay, there you go. And that will be, like I say, that will be going on my Facebook shop. Trying to use that a little bit. So basically what happens is if you're interested in it, you get in touch with me, we organise a payment either by cheque or PayPal, and whatever price I put up will include postage and packing, and then you need to get in touch with me. We'll sort it out. You pay me, I'll send you the wool. All sorted. Okay, so new issue, Kirky Art. Ta-da! It's a bit yellow. I did make a mistake there, but anyway, it's a bit yellow because it's Easter and you're meant to have yellow, okay? And the front cover, we've got watercolour painting that you can learn about producing yourself or similar inside, and that's Vicky Griggs of Arty Party Breaks has helped produce that how-to. This is about our Challenge the Artist, our in-house artist. Tells you about that, and that's the Beginner's Guide to Quilling. Okay, what else is notable in here? Obviously, there's the art challenge for April, which is a word a day. The idea being whatever art you partake in, you can do the word a day, and you try and produce a piece of art every day using the words. Okay, or do, if you find you can't do something every day but you want a bit of a challenge, pick one from the list for the month. Okay, and do something a month. Content, let me see what else is worth it. We've got an interview with Dennis Galley. Dennis is a sign writer. He works a lot on boats, but he's worked all over the place, and you can find out more about Dennis in the magazine. There's an Easter card to make. Show review. The painting that I mentioned. That's your thing. We've got look, lovely. This is a spring cross stitch pattern. Okay, and this I'm actually saying buy the magazine, print it off, and share the you can share the cross stitch sampler. You can print it off as many times as you like and take it to your clubs, pass it on to your friends, let them all make little things, little cross stitch. I haven't put DMC numbers on here because there's just 4 colours. It's orange, pink and yellow and green. Okay, oh, and white, sorry, there's 4, a few extra colours. This is just go in your stash and find the colours you fancy. You can change the colours, but the idea is that you just go into your stash, you pick the colours and go with it. If you want to go out and buy new threads, that's fine, but the thread numbers aren't on there because it's not essential. It's whatever you've got. We've got about setting up this channel and the TV schedule that I'll go through in a minute because that's important. There's a book, for a mini book how-to for journalers. It's really quite simple. We've got our gallery. There's something to note there, right? The gallery has some fabulous paint artwork, both from people on artists trying to make a living making art. They've produced some beautiful works there that are on the magazine page. There is also a colouring an egg, decorate an egg competition. Now, normally decorate egg competitions are for kids. I am happy to take entries from anybody. So if you're into doodle art and you want to have a go and try and win a prize, doodle, try and win a prize. So you need to buy the magazine, print off your Easter egg and have a go at decorating it. Oh, I do apologise. I can't find any tissues. There's one. Got a tissue. Excuse me. So I will take entries from everybody, and I'll put them sort of into reasonable age brackets. Okay, so I've said if you're an adult, say you're 21, that's enough, and I'll just put you all together, all the adults together. Okay. So have a go. There will be prizes for all ages, and we'll see what I get and what's the best. Okay. So you've got Challenge the Artist there. You've got the how to. Oh, we've got a new special maths and art. We haven't had maths and art for a couple of issues. We've got a maths and art in this issue, and it's a part 1 of 2 because it was turning into quite a long article. Sorry, it is early in the morning. I need more coffee yet. It was turning into a long article, so it's part 1 of 2. And it's all about fractals, and I love fractals. They're really interesting. So find out about fractals. Okay, fractals are math-based and life-based and art-based, and they're just amazing. They're really, really interesting. It's slightly different this month because I'm doing some travelling, but No, I've lost the TV schedule. Where's the TV schedule gone? TV schedule should be. Da, da, da. Oh, it's there. It's setting up the YouTube channel, isn't it? There. Right. Okay. TV schedule for this month for April. I'll be popping this at some point on the Facebook page and on the website. Okay. So 9 o'clock today. Now, hey, what's new? Peek at the new magazine. Friday, Recycle Friday. I have no idea what I'm recycling, and I will be somewhere else. So that's 9 o'clock in the morning. Basically, the Mondays and the Fridays now at 9 o'clock in the morning. Because that means I'm not having to break up my day. I'm not having to hang around and waiting, can't go off and do things. So it's going to be early doors, which is not good for me being awake, but it's good for the rest of the day, so that's okay. So today is what's new. Friday be recycled. Then there's a what's new Monday after, and Recycle Friday on the 12th. Wednesday the 17th, 7 p.m. craft party. I should be back in my office by then. Steampunk bezels. So you need a pocket watch outer, or if you want to just take part and do all the bezels, you need to find yourself a bezel, which is it's a container basically. Okay, a bezel's a container. Bezels. Right, pocket watch outer. Old watch parts. Now, I actually have old watch parts, but you could, if you've got some cogs and bits that you've bought as a packet, you could use those. Images. So I'm going to use some small vintage images. You could probably print some off from somewhere, or I happen to have some, presuming I can remember. Presuming I haven't lost them, I've got some, otherwise I'll be printing some off as well. And some tags. Now I'm going to use tags. Ooh. Tags, I've lost them. I have marvellous. I have a box of tags. Little K&Co tags that I bought many, many moons ago. And there's so many hundreds of these little tags in the box. And I can't see them at all. I had them just the other day. Oh, right, okay. There's so many hundreds of these little tags that I've still got hundreds left. And they're most, well, they can get to that, but they're mostly tiny, tiny tags. And they're brilliant for this. Otherwise, you could actually print off or stamp, but we'll discuss that in the thing. You need a strong tacky glue. You can use a hot glue gun, but it starts, you spend more time working on stringy bits than actually having fun. So Saturday the 20th. Now this is Easter Saturday. Okay. So Easter Saturday, we're going to have a crafty Saturday. 11 a.m. making pom-pom twig decorations, and 1 p.m. Now this is kind of with kids in mind, but it's for absolutely anybody. We've got egg decorating. Okay, so that's two things on that Saturday. You can have a fun crafting Saturday. Friday, then we're back to Friday the 26th is Recycle Friday. Monday the 29th is what's new. There is no Recycle Friday on Good Friday. Good Friday is a bank holiday. It is meant to be a day, not meant to work. Okay, so there's no Recycle Friday on Good Friday. Now I understand that not everybody who watches this has the same faith as me. However, that is my faith. There's no work on Good Friday. Okay, and the Monday is the bank holiday. So for once, I'm not working. I will probably be doing stuff in my craft room, but it will be for me and my family, not for the magazine, for a change, not for work. Okay, so that's the highlights of the magazine. Go ahead. As ever, it is only 50p. Oh, actually, I've just remembered something. I need to go back to my website. I put it on this morning. I don't think I put a price. I'd better go and put that on. Okay, so head to the magazine, to the website, www.kirkyart.co.uk. In about 10 minutes, you'll be able to buy the magazine. Told you it was early. And and have a good look at that.